Hi everyone, I'm in a video making mood and I literally am going to be making this up as I go along. I have these two paper scraps on my desk, so I thought I might do a bookmark, and I've had this new stamp set sitting in my collection for a little while and I hadn't cracked it open, and I really wanted to do something with it. We just got season 4 of The Walking Dead, so I thought I'd do a little zombie themed something or other. So bear with me, let's make something up as we go along. My first thought actually is to use this really cool splat stamp. I'm going to colour the zombie head here with the brains with some copics later on as well. I'll do a fast motion of that, so that should be pretty cool. So I'm going to grab my small acrylic block. These are photopolymer stamps, they're nice and tacky. These have never been inked up before, but they will ink up really well. So I'll just give the white layer some spatter, which is pretty cool and gross. I tend to like things in threes, so I'll go with the set of 3 there. We might give this a little bit of inking around the edge, so I'm going to just pop my craft sheet underneath here. If you've got a really big one of these and you find it doesn't fit on your work surface very well, you really don't have to roll it out all the way. You only just need to roll it out for the part that you're working on. I know that you can get smaller ones. I'm about to pick up an A4 size one from Frankenstein's Fabrics this week when I get down and see her to pick up a few other things. But here we go, distress ink. I'm just inking in a circle on the edge there, and then I'll go in like this. So it means I'm not going to get any big smudgy things. It's going to be nice, relatively nice and smooth. You know, if I just go straight in with it onto the card, you're going to get some really big chunky marks. And hey, if that's what you want, then go for it. In fact, it might actually look good on this. I don't know. I think I'll do a little ink spraying with it as well. Got some Dylusions here I don't use very often, so we may as well take them for a bit of a walk today, I guess. Okay, so there we go. I've got that done. The best way to clean this up, just a tissue or a chucks or something like that will clean up over this. So let's have a look. I've got Dylusions here, Postbox Red, which is pretty cool. I'm just going to spray, do a little bit of a spritz. Wow, I was not expecting that. That's so cool. Okay, I think I've had enough playing with ink now. I'm not feeling that adventurous today, so I'm just going to pop my craft sheet to the side and I'll give that a clean up later. So here we go. We've got this really cool blood spatter background. This would be great for a Dexter fan or a Walking Dead fan, Shaun of the Dead, something like that. It's a little short, so I may add to this down the bottom, or I might actually trim the background down. I haven't decided yet. So here we go. I've got this zombie head stamp here. I'm going to take my Memento ink, and I've got a strip of Express It cardstock. I always keep my odd bits and pieces. I'm using Memento ink because it's safe to use with Copic markers. If I was just stamping this with a plain colour, of course you could use anything, water-based, stays on, archival, whatever you've got on hand, whatever you like to use. So stamp my crazy zombie head here. Great, we've got this fantastic black outline. And I'm going to give that a bit of a colour. So I'll do that in fast motion so you can see how it works, but you don't necessarily have to sit through the whole thing. Okay, getting ready to colour now. I'll just give you the colours before I start. For the brains, I'm going to use R20, R21, R22 and R24. For the skin, I'm working with W warm greys, so W0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So let's get colouring. Okay, now it is time to finish this puppy off. I've decided I'm actually going to add some extra on here. So I'm going to take this. The backing is cut, it's 2 inches wide. So I've cut this one just a 1/4 inch smaller all the way around because it leaves a nice border. I've already put on the adhesive for my brainy little dude. Yeah, I think I'll pop him here. I may come back and do a little extra shading there. There's a really cool greeting in this set that says "You've got brains." So I'm just going to stamp that, and I think I'll use that on this. I'm currently reading Darkly Dreaming Dexter, and I think this is going to be the perfect bookmark for my Dexter book. Yes, I'm a bit mad, I guess. Can't help it. Okay, so I'm just going to take an offcut of white cardstock. I always keep little tiny bits hanging around my desk just for this occasion. I'm going to stamp it out. Actually, now I've done that, I've changed my mind. I am going to clean that off. My little magic carpet there. What I think I'll do is actually I'm just going to ink up the word brains on here. There we go. I've made little brains piece of cardstock there, and I might just trim it down a tiny bit using my ruler so that it will fit. Oh, actually, no, I'll do that. I won't trim it down. So I'm just going to give it a quick ink around the edge. So that it matches my other white piece. It's not too stark. It's a lot of red here. It's my favourite colour, in case you didn't know. So I'll just throw a piece of double-sided tape across the back. When I'm making bookmarks, I tend to keep them quite flat because otherwise they are going to either damage my book or get damaged in my book. I'm just going to flip that over. We'll trim off the excess. And I know I already inked the edges, but I'll just come in and do that again. Okay, now I think it needs its hero greeting, which I will stamp in black ink. And I'm going to actually stamp it right underneath my little dude. You've got brains. Okay. Well, there are a few ways that I can finish this off. And what I have here is my box of red things. So if you've seen Scrapper TV, you will have seen this box. This is where I keep all my red embellishments, buttons, ribbons, brads, all kinds of things. It's tempting to use a brad, but I don't think I will because I don't want it to scratch up my pages. I think that I will, I'm not going to use ribbon either. I think I'm going to take some washi tape to finish. I'm just going to take a piece of washi tape. I'm going to stick it to the top here and just fold it in half so it's stuck down to itself and the back. There we go. We have one Walking Dead Dexter inspired zombie bookmark. If you're looking for the supplies to make this, you can get the zombie stamp set by Sweet Stamp Shops on my website. I'll put a link below. You can pick up Dylusions and Distress Inks from Incurable Artistry. I'll put a link to Sarah's shop below. And if you're buying from both of us, let us know because we actually live quite close together, so we might be able to combine all your shipping for end of financial year. Sarah's having a sale. So if you have a go at this, please, I would love to see your gross kind of inspired thing, your zombie thing. If you are looking for inspiration, I have a Pinterest board for every single Sweet Stamp Shop set. So you can actually find cards and papercraft and all sorts of things made using Sweet Stamp Shop. I've got an album for every single set that I stock in the shop. Some are made by me, but most of them are made by the amazing Sweet design team. They are incredibly talented, and they've got some great ideas of what to do with these sets. So make sure you look out for walkers. Don't get bit. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching, and happy crafting.